Since you all are there, let's start the activity. So today we are going to take up complete the story. Complete the story is an event which boosts your creativity. First, I will give you the guidelines. You can write down the guidelines of how to write, how to excel in the event. Complete the story, which is very interesting. One of the activities of communication fest. For communication fest, when we are talking about communication fest, we are talking about a lot of activities, creativity, creation, learning, thinking, and you will discover a lot of things. You will discover yourself. I could do it. I was able to do it. I could write a story. I can create. You can think positively. If you think positively, then your heart is full, your mind is full of creativity, creative ideas. Now the only action that you have to take is start using those ideas. Creativity is nothing else but something which is your own. You are creating something. You are inventing something. So when you're talking about complete the story, first you must know what are the elements of stories. In business English classes, you learn this narrative writing, descriptive writing, informative writing, expository writing. So, in story writing is a narrative writing style, wherein you narrate. The first thing which you should think about is the plot. Right now, for complete the story, you need a plot. You understand what is a plot? Subject line of the story. The plot. It must have characters. Include characters. Include dialogues. Include all the five senses. What the characters see, what they are hearing, what is happening, the what, why, when, and where in the story. So include emotions. You have to include emotions. Otherwise, your story will be nothing but informative. This happened and that happened, and that is the answer. So include the five senses, emotions, strong words for creating an impression. Introduce a problem, concern, a problem. Give a solution. In any story, there is a problem, no? Like in any film, there is a problem. There is a villain who comes and messes up everything. And then there is a solution. The hero comes and sets everything right. So in every story, they have to have a problem. If there is no problem, there is not a story. The regular happening is not a story. But any regular happening can convert into a story when something happens which you're not expecting. So this is called the introducing a problem, a concern. The fourth point is solve the problem. Give solutions to the problem. And then finally everything was all right and they were happily and they lived happily ever after. So, problem has to be show the solutions. Yes, you've solved it. And then end the story. After ending the story, think whether it makes sense or not. Is it irrelevant or does it make sense? So include all these points when you are either writing a story, plot, plan, characters, dialogues, the five senses, emotions, problems, solutions, ending. All these things are there in any movie which you see. All these things are there in any storybook which you read. So all these things should be there when you are creating your own story. When you're writing your own work, your own creativity. Whether it's 1 minute, 2 minute, 3 minute. So the event complete the story, wherein the story will be started by the mentor and by the judge or the mentor, and then you will have to complete it by introducing all these things in just a couple of minutes. Maybe give it a couple of minutes, 1 minute, 2 minutes. No, it depends how many things you want to include. All these points are there, and you have to quickly include everything. So let us start following these points. The first thing we have to train you how to do it, and with regular training. The event has not yet started, but the practice session has already started. So let us start. Give me the feedback first. What have you understood? When you are writing a story, what will it be? Like once there was a farmer, he was very happy in his field, and everything was very fine. He had a wife and child, was very young. Many times, the father used to call out to his son, "Son, where are you?" And the son used to come run quickly to his father. It was a happy family. And then one thing, and one day, when everything was going fine, something happened which spoiled their happiness. Now I very quickly introduced the characters and the emotions because of a very happy family, and suddenly I've included nothing. One day, the child went missing. Child went missing. I'm not asking you to write a bestseller in 2 minutes, but we are only trying to create an awareness of there is creativity in everybody's mind. You just need to start using it. And of course, it will also give you the confidence to create on the spot. Yes, who will start first? You know that I do not take no for an answer. So, Jia Gupta, you better come in. And I'll give you the opening of the story. Oh, sure. This is BCom 6th semester. They are a little nervous about creating a story, but then everything will come out nice. The first thing you have to do, you only have to try. So yeah, you cannot be a bestseller in 1 minute, but then you can start your creativity. And there are a lot of things you don't know. You really don't know what is inside you. So let's talk to Priya. Okay. We come 6 semesters, and the event is complete the story. So over to you, Priya. Are you ready for completing the story? First of all, can you tell me what are the elements of a good story?
Stories are first, there are in story there is the plot also. Secondly, we have to add the character and the dialogues of that characters. Then we have also add emotions in that story.
Emotions are the five senses.
Yes.
What they saw, what they heard, what they felt,
They think.
what they are thinking.
Then the main thing is that problem is also, and we have to add solution of that.
You have to introduce a problem. And the problem has got to be resolved. And then next. Now, the storyline for you is she was only 13 when her father died. Things were going smoothly. But then, in a car accident, her father died. And everything came to a standstill. Her mother could not see as she was dying. She had to plan her life. First of all,
there was a girl. His name is Nia. She born in 2001, and she was very happy with their family. In their family, there are mother, father, and his one elder brother. After that, when she become, all was going very fine. He loves his father very much, and his father also. One day, when after a few years, when he become at the age of 13, he went for the picnic with their family. Then there was the car accident in which her father was died. All the happy moment was become very sorrowful, and he also when she heard that his father was no more, she was gone in coma, and like this her mother also feeling not well, but after some time, uh, when she recovered well, she missed her father very much, but slowly or gradually, she become habituated by this feeling and loneliness. But after some time, when her mother decided to get another marriage with someone, and then that person also like her daughter, and she also that Mia also like him too. So after that,
there are no dialogues in the story? No dialogues?
absolutely, I was not recognized that.
Well tried, well tried. So, I gave you the story. Come here, stay here. So, I gave you the story like she was only 13 when her father died in a car accident. And her mother was also blind. And the whole burden was on her. So first of all, she decided to discontinue her studies and to start work. I gave you the story up till I had already introduced the problem, and I have told you, narrated, started the story with the beginning, like she was only 13 years old when her father died. Her mother was blind, and now the whole burden was on the girl. So she decided. So the first thing which she decided was, now you have to take up from here. The first thing which she decided was to quit her studies and take up a job. So detail में नहीं बताना. You don't have to go into detail. Detail already have been introduced. You take up from first of all, she decided to quit her studies to start with. The story already has been started by the mentor. You will have to you have to complete it. You don't have to create the story again, but you only have to complete it. Understood? Miss Abhijit, and your story ending was that, and then a father remarried, and then she was so very hard. She was so very sad because the parents did not. Parents neglected her. Her mother started neglecting her, and then I will introduce. She finds a friend at her workplace, and who says that, who says, why are you working? So why don't you start study your studies again? So thankfully she had a good friend, and the friend helped her to continue her studies. She years passed, and she completed the studies. And she was so fond of that boy, and finally they got married, and it was a happy ending. But yes, but the girl was a survivor. She fought for it, and she did not quit. And the story gives out also a message that some friends come as friends. Come here. Even she could not. We are trying. Now we have Abhijit to complete the story. I'm here.
I am Abhijit Prasad. I tell a story
Abhijit,
about
where's your icon?
a story about
No, story has not been given. I will give you a line. I will introduce the story, and you have to quickly complete it. Add characters. Like I gave you one girl, and then she did not add any characters. I added. Then there was a friend who came here who said, why don't you complete your story? I can't, because I have to take care of my family. So you have to. I said include dialogues. Abhijit. I have to give you a story that he got up in the middle of the night. Everything was calm and quiet. The doorbell rang. He got up and opened the door. And he saw
a boy sleeping in a bed.
no, that already has been done. A boy got up late at night, sleeping, he got up late. You start from the boy opened the door and he saw. You start from he saw somebody was standing there.
He saw some surprisingly, and he was a mysterious person in a door who late, who is a watchman of his building, and he tells that there is a theft in his building. Then he wake up and he go for and dress and go down. But he check where is a theft, and he saw that the money and the wallet in his down ground room have was theft by the thieves, and he he was called the police. Then the police was investigate the person in the morning. Then he saw that there is a blood stain also on the floor, which I have the scene of a first look of murder. But
Prima facie,
Prima
I think it's the word.
diagnosis of murder. Then the investigator said that there is no blood, but it's a ketchup, which has dark stain in the floor. Then he was see that there is a everything is right, but there is a theft of money and the gold in his locker in a ground floor. The police was investigated and he tracked the thieves who was the theft of ground floor. That theft was no other but a watcher. Therefore, then the watcher was tell a truth that he is there.
So, what happened to the watchman? The police came in.
The police then the watchman was go the police locker. Yeah.
Police was arrested, and the police arrested the watchman. Rajiv, you come here.
Thank you.
I don't know what happened.
Now I can
Okay, I will give you a chance for that. Raju, please. Raju. We are learning. It was dark. It was a dark, wintry night. The mother was waiting for her son, who had not yet returned. He was home at 9 every night. When it was past 12, and the son had not yet returned. Suddenly suddenly the phone rang. She picked up the phone.
That I have to continue. Suddenly the phone rang and the mother picked up the phone and there was a call from her friend's home. She called her that your son is with my son and they both are safe. They are catch in the in heavy rain, so they are waited to a safe place. But after one day, the boy didn't reach the home. Then the mother again called to her friend and asked her about that. After that, the both friends called to their mothers and they decided to go for a long trip because they were far from their home and they both go to enjoy a journey.
Sorry. Say the story. You were not there when I was giving you the guidelines. The story should have plot, should have characters, should have dialogue, should have a problem and the solution and the end. All right. Now I am going to ask all of you, to give one-liner opening so that your friends can complete the story. You will be giving them line, not me. So Raj, we give a one-liner to Priya. Both of you come here. Start the story and she will complete it.
One day, there was a family. In that family, there are three members, mother and two sisters. But one day, when the mother wake up, both her daughters are not there in home. And after that, you have to take it.
When the mother wake up and she saw that her daughter was not in the room, then he called her. Then he tried to call her, but she not picked her mother's phone. Then he called. Then he called to her father, and she said that. And she said to her father that when I wake up in the morning and I go to our daughter's room, then I saw that they were not in the room. So please try. Please try to connect with her. After so many, after she was missing for so many hours. So, I think from 5 to 6 hours it happened that she was missing from our home. Then her father go to the police station and filed the FIR or report. File the missing report in the police station, and they also give her daughter's pic to the policeman. And he said to the policeman, please try to connect with my daughter suddenly. She was missing from 5 hours. She was very, her mental state was also not good. So please try to find him quickly. Then policeman start investigating on that report. After one day, the policeman got the call from another police station from a different district. Then that policeman told him that there was a missing report in this police station. That one girl is found in the police stations. So he tried to find his father and mother, his parents. Then that policeman called her parents and sent him the pictures for recognition. Then his parents recognized their children and they found him.
Now, Priya, you give one liner to Abhijit.
One was sleeping at night and he shouted very loudly. When he opened his eye, he saw
He saw nothing, but it was in imagination, in a nightmare. Where he saw the imagination of a death, of his life, but the imagination not real, because he's opened his eyes and he saw that room is empty and there is no one, and the light, he was on the light for and he seen that everything is on place, and he go go ground floor to drink a water and cold chilled water, and he saw that there is a shadow of a man who was standing outside the window. Then he opened the window and he saw that man is talking with someone who was mysterious person, and the man who was and the man who was stand outside window is talking to someone else. He was a thief who was to theft his house in a morning time. But the boy is a boy saw that and he know that he is thief in 3 o'clock in the morning. Then he was the light was on, the thief was gone in his own way. And there was a complete mission of a thief.
All right, Abhijit will be giving our story starter to Rajvi. Yeah, not in the phrase.
A man stand in below the tree who was thinking about something. That.
Okay, done. A man is standing and is thinking.
A man was standing in front of school window, and he was thinking about something by seeing in the sky. The man was
standing and thinking. You cannot say he was thinking something because the reader would like to know, the listener would like to know what he is thinking. And he was thinking, if only I was a rich man. I don't have a house. Will I ever have a house? And he was thinking. And then he was thinking and just planning and dreaming. If I will have a house, I will do this. Start.
A man was standing in front of the window and he was thinking. The man was very, very poor at that time. And the man always think that he wanted to become very rich one day, but he don't know how to become rich. But he continuously think that he has many dreams to become rich and wanted to buy a expensive home, car, etc. Many things. But the man didn't know how to get that. And on that day, the man was thinking about how to get. Suddenly, he was in deep thought of thinking, and suddenly get an idea that how he will get how he become a rich man. Then the man was thinking about to get a new and creative idea so that man can implement that idea and become so rich. Suddenly he thought that he will join a school nearby his home and start teaching. And the man will work hard very much and earn more and more money and fulfill his all dreams. That's it.
Back. What did you learn from this activity?
But after this class, I think that there was emotions, dialogues, character.
So it adds up to creativity because the formula is in here, the programming is already done. If somebody will tell me to tell a story, I will follow these guidelines. I will introduce characters. There was a boy. Okay, give me a story. All three of you. Chalo. Give me a story, one line. Yeah. This is the way you will do it. Give me a story.
There was a boy. He saw that the gift was
A gift. I'm so happy. Who has sent this gift? Oh my God. This is amazing. Let me open it and see it quickly. And yes, it was something that the boy had always wanted. A gift which he was hoping somebody will give me. And yes. And then he's thanks God. Oh, thank you, God, for giving me this gift. And yes, I know that God is there. And now my prayers are answered. And I will ask for nothing else. I just wanted the proof. Is God there or not? So I wanted the gift, and here it was. So yes, thank you, God. I got what I want, and the happiest moment about my life is that the belief, the feeling that yes, God exists. Very short story. Yeah, you have to quickly sum it up into a story and scoot an end. What was the problem? The problem was that the boy did not believe there was God. Like, in the Christmas Eve, all the children want Santa Claus to give gifts, but the Santa Claus does not give. Who gives? The parents give. So, and they start believing that there's God. So these are the things, these are the stories. Something happened, and then the God will not come to you, but He will send somebody. So the solution was there, and he did not believe God was there. Why Swamiji, give me a story. You don't have to create hours and hours and 5-6 minutes. So complete it in 1-2 minutes. Show you everything.
Boy saw accident of a bike ride.
The accident of the bike ride. The boy was going to school. And on his way, he saw two bikes colliding. He stopped for a minute and saw what had happened. And he shook with terror. He saw two trembling bodies. The small boy was dropped to school, and the bike riders were killed on the spot. Drive carefully, drive slowly. Accident. I told you the complete story. We were going to school, two bikes collided, they died, and the problem is that you are driving fast. Problem solution is that drive carefully. Save life. Save life. So बहुत ज़्यादा, no need to elaborate or not. Just put it. He was terrorized. I put in a strong emotion. After seeing an accident, everybody will be terrorized. So how it had happened? It had happened. He was going to school, and on his way to school, two bikes collided, and he was terrorized, and he saw two trembling bodies. You don't have to create 5, 6, 7 minutes. Give me a story. The ball suddenly disappeared. They searched and searched and searched, but they could not find the ball. But when the girl went home, he saw that the dog was playing with the ball. So the story ended. The ball disappeared. Problem solution. A pet dog was with her. She missed out on the pet dog, and so when she went home, she saw the dog was playing with the ball. Story. I'll tell you a very short story. I woke up in the morning, and checked my mobile. I saw a picture of myself in the gallery. I woke up, and on checking my mobile, I saw a picture of myself in the gallery. I was shocked because I lived alone. नहीं समझे. I got up and checked my phone. In the gallery, there was a picture of me sleeping. I was shocked because I have been living alone because I am living alone. नहीं समझे फिर भी. उसके साथ कोई था नहीं, वो अकेले रहता था. पिक्चर किसने खींचा उसने जो मोबाइल में गैलरी में आया? I saw a picture of myself sleeping. So there's nothing wrong with the picture in my gallery. But when I am living alone, किसने picture खींचा? I have given you a very short ghost story. So you have to cook up some stories which. People who can create stories, they become very good conversationalists. What a cheer. They can speak well, they can create well, and they make very interesting persons. But they are thinking all the time, something or the other. Ravi, how did you like this activity?
It's nice.
Creating. Why does it interest you? Because you get to know a lot of things. No, you get to know yourself. Yes, I can do it. I could do it. No, you created 2 stories. Violet. Even I'm coming from such a long way off. Like I'm coming from Hyderabad, so I don't mind.
From K to business course.
No, it's you get to college on time because if you are late, you miss out on a lot of things.